What's up guys? Welcome to the channel. In today's video we'll cover 10 manhwa and manga where the MC starts off weak but becomes stronger or overpowered. This list is going to be interesting. Please be aware that they are not presented in any particular order. Rather, they will be coming randomly, so without further ado, let's get started. Coming in at number 10, we have Red Blue. Because of his asthma, Aoba Suzuki had to stay inside during recess in elementary and middle school, while his peers went outside. Kenshin Akasawa, an up-and-coming MMA boxer, who was recently shown on TV, is one of his classmates. Everyone in the school adores him, making him the golden child. One day while being bullied by his classmate, Kenshin noticed and comes and saves Aoba. From there, Kenji calls him empty for not standing up for himself and not having any dreams. Aoba soon admits to him that he hates his cheerful, easygoing attitude toward everything, and throws a punch at him, which misses and Kenshin countered. This kickstarts Aoba's journey as his dream is to land a hit on Kenshin's face. And with no other friends, he goes to his former bully who is also an MMA fighter for help. The MC is still in training and there isn't a significant arc storyline yet, but the route it is taking where the MC transforms from weak to strong seems promising. I'm eager to see how things turn out, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Coming in at number 9, we have Dark Mortal. Nim Kang is orphaned, scarred, and practically blind due to an explosion, but with the aid of his imaginary friend, Inky, he endures the daily bullying. Up until the day he wakes up from a severe beating to discover that his scars have healed and his vision has returned. He is offered the opportunity to finally enjoy a normal childhood at a new school. But more than just his scars have vanished. Inky, his closest friend, has also left. Honestly, this is a hidden treasure. Every chapter of the story keeps you wanting to read more. This whole experience is an emotional roller coaster that will change every split second. You can't help but feel a connection to the unusual and captivating characters. Coming in at number 8, we have, Is This Hero for Real? When a goddess transports Hansu Kang and his classmates to a magical fantasy world to become heroes, it's like a dream come true. However, Hansu is left for dead in the wilderness by the goddess after he refuses to put his life in danger for a world that is not his own. At that point, he understands she is not who she seems. Hansu encounters the hostile new world with a lone god's assistance and receives strong blessings to enable him to survive. But returning home, after exacting his revenge on the goddess, is his main objective, not saving the world. Two stories are being told simultaneously. While the MC's story focuses on growing stronger to exact revenge, the side characters' stories offer a perspective on how things are changing and indicate how much the MC has developed in comparison to other heroes. Overall, it's a super fun read with an amazing world built and also an incredible magic system. Coming in at number 7, we have Clever Cleaning Life of the Returned Genius Hunter. Kim Jun-woo, the world's first SSS rank genius hunter. He is an incredible ability user, but his horrible personality leads to problems with his reputation. Amid his troubles, he was attacked and killed by an unidentified group. And when he opened his eyes, he had returned 10 years to the past. Though he tries to become a hunter again and raise his rank, his skills were all sealed by the karma of his previous life. For that to be released, he needs to work as a dungeon cleaner. This is a promising manhwa. The artwork and story both work well, and the supporting characters help the main character achieve his goals. Coming in at number 6, we have Guard Pass. Lim Sejun, who enjoys eating, is overweight and has a bulky build. He also has a strong personality and a great sense of self-worth. He isn't particularly bothered by taunts about his weight. Seo Ha-jin is his only friend. She has been training in jiu-jitsu since she was a young child to defend him. One night after a certain incident, Ha-jin is discovered brutally battered and with a bad knee injury. Unable to practice the jiu-jitsu she adores, Ha-jin experiences additional psychological trauma. 3 months later, Sejun learned jiu-jitsu, and when he was strong enough, he decided to get revenge on those responsible for his friend's assault. Both the plot and the artwork are excellent, and each character is very well done. Coming in at number 5, we have martial artist Lee Jiwak. Lee Jiwak, a regular military officer, loses the use of his arms and legs as a result of Guan Hyan of the Shinmarian clan beating him severely. He began reading a strange book on martial arts in the depths of despair to pass time, thinking he had nothing left to lose. But his body suddenly recovers from his impairment after he masters the first technique. Jiwak now commits himself that he won't continue to spend his life as a novice martial artist as he did in the past, and that he will instead work to become a true martial artist. Watching the MC as he once lost everything and then gradually becomes stronger is fulfilling, and the premise, as well as the combat scenes, are quite spectacular. The art fits the story nicely, and although the pacing at first is slow, it is worth it. Coming in at number 4, we have Questism. Soo-hyun Kim, a gaming nerd, despises school. He experiences constant bullying from his peers every day, which makes him wish his life were more like the RPG quest games he plays. When a mission prompt appears in real life with a simple quest and an alluring reward, Soo-hyun's dream was granted. He accepts the opportunity because he has nothing to lose, and one mission soon leads to another. Soo-hyun soon discovers that he has gone from being an outcast nobody to the top of the school. The early chapters were somewhat generic and dull, but the later chapters got extremely good. The characters have a wide range of personalities, and the well-written side characters feel significant to the plot. Coming in at number 3, we have Fight Class 3. Ji Jio-tae was just an ordinary high school student who studied in a school where the most talented martial artists resides. With no experience whatsoever in martial arts, he was forced to join the martial arts club by the class's captain. With the opportunity at hand, he started training to raise to the top and take revenge on a certain individual. The main character is weak at the beginning of the story but gradually becomes stronger as it progresses. Things also take a very dark turn in the later chapters, and the MC almost completely changes from who he was before. Coming in at number 2, we have To Not Die. Daejin is bullied every single day at school. Desperate, he believes taking his own life will end his torment but soon realizes it's not him who deserves to die. It's all the scumbags in this world. And when an incident with his bullies forces him to have to fend for himself on the streets, Daejin sets out for revenge. To do so, he'll need to become strong, but he quickly learns that school bullies aren't his greatest enemy. He's now got bigger fish to fry. This manhwa has solid artwork with stunning fights and a pretty decent plot. Give it a few chapters and see if it's to your liking. Coming in at number 1, we have The Greatest Estate Developer. When civil engineering student Soo-ho Kim falls asleep reading a fantasy novel, he wakes up as a character in the book. Soo-ho is now in the body of Lloyd Frontera, a lazy noble who loves to drink and whose family is in a mountain of debt. Using his engineering knowledge, Soo-ho designs inventions to avert the terrible future that lies in wait for him, with the help of a giant hamster, a knight, and the world's magic. Personally, the characters in this manga are really what makes it shine. The main character is portrayed as sleazy, selfish, and occasionally mischievous. His bastard-like expressions, which reveal his utter evilness and selfishness, are a sight to behold. You can't help but laugh. Overall, it's a very fun read, with entertainment and memorable characters. Give it a try, you won't be disappointed.